Afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Birmingham Wildlife Conservation Park for the latest in our Wednesday Facebook Live videos. Yeah, we're back after another week away, but hopefully we'll get back to kind of a normal routine now. Yeah, today we are going to be focusing on our Cape Porcupine, who you can see just enjoying a bit of a sweet potato in here at the moment. So yeah, as ever, feel free to send in any comments or questions you might have. Otherwise we will just crack on with the video, and I will try and teach you a little bit about these guys. Hi Mary, hope you're okay today. Can't sit still, can you mate? Right then guys, so yeah, like I say, this is our Cape Porcupine. Here at the park we just have the one porcupine at the moment. He is a 10-year-old male. He's been with us for around about 4 years now. He came to us from Exmoor Zoo. Alright mate. He came to us from Exmoor Zoo, but he was originally born at Luton Zoo. But yeah, he's been with us since April 2019. He doesn't officially actually have a name, so yeah, he is nameless, bless him. But yeah, he's a nice boy. He's a bit grumpy, bless him. But no, he is a nice boy. Hi Judith, hope you're okay today. So yeah, like I say, we do just have the one porcupine at the moment. We are hopefully, well, we're looking for a female to join our male here. There just aren't many female porcupines available at the moment. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain trying to find a female for him, but hopefully we'll find one at some point. If not, then we may just have to try and bring a male in, and just hope they get on, because we don't want him on his own for too long. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully he'll have a partner soon. So the porcupine here lives with our meerkat, who is behind me at the moment. But meerkat will get their own video in a few weeks' time. So yeah, we'll try and ignore the meerkat for today and focus on the porcupine. Yeah, Spike would be a very good name. Very apt for a porcupine. So yeah, Cape porcupines are found throughout southern Africa. The whole kind of southern region, sub-Saharan Africa, they are found in the majority of that area. So they do have a very large range. They're found in a range of habitats, mainly grasslands and savannas and things like that, but they are fairly hardy and can be found in a number of different habitats and things like that. They're not particularly fussy. The main diet for these guys in the wild is, the meerkat comes in to try and steal a bit of food. The main diet for these guys in the wild is plants and plant material, roots and tubers and things like that. So things like potatoes and sweet potatoes in captivity kind of substitute for that very well. Yeah, and that's pretty much all they eat. They will sometimes be seen gnawing on a little bit of bone or carrion and things like that as well, but they are pretty much herbivorous, apart from that odd little bit of meat that they can have sometimes. Didn't know they had about 30,000 quills, Mary. That's a lot. But yeah, obviously one of the most distinguishing features of the porcupine is their array of quills on the on their back and towards their back end. But these quills are used for defence, and yeah, basically what a porcupine will do when it's threatened is kind of raise all its quills and run backwards into their target, for want of a better way of putting it, or the aggressor towards them, and yeah, give them a face full of spikes, which hurts quite a lot. Not speaking from experience, but yeah, from what we know, that's hurt quite a lot. They can't shoot their quills, which is a bit of a misconception, but yeah, they will basically run backwards and spike you in the face or the body or whatever, wherever they get you. So Richard, we've only got one meerkat at the moment because our previous, the partner of this little one, unfortunately passed away, and we're currently waiting for results to come back from an individual that we're going to be getting into the collection. But yeah, we're just waiting for those results to come back before they can come and join our meerkat. So yeah, just on their own at the moment, but hopefully shouldn't be much for much longer once we get these vet results back, the test results back from the new one coming in. Hi Matt, hope you're okay this week. So porcupines aren't brilliant climbers as far as I'm aware. They are pretty much terrestrial. Porcupines are in the rodent family, and they are the third largest rodent in the world after capybara and beavers. Cape porcupines are one of, if not the biggest species of porcupine. There are a number of different species, and these guys are one of, like I say, one of, if not the biggest. They can get up to around, on average, around about 15 kilos, something like that. Big animals can get up to around 30 kilos, I believe, but around about 15 is a little bit more average for this species of porcupine. No, so Matt, the porcupine doesn't have a name. We've had spikes suggested, which is quite good, but yeah, it doesn't officially have a name. So in the wild, porcupines would generally pair for life and mate for life and hold a territory together. When this porcupine did arrive, he did have an elderly female mate who unfortunately passed away. So yeah, that's why we're looking into getting a new female for this porcupine, which would be nice to see him paired up again. Likewise with the meerkat. I mean, his or her, I'm not sure if this is a male or a female. I don't work with these guys, so I'm not sure if we've got male or a female. But yeah, the new one coming in will hopefully come and pair up with the meerkat there too, which will be nice. Nice to have a couple of pairs in here again. So Cape porcupines are classed as least concern on the IUCN Red List. Like I said, they've got a really large range. They're fairly adaptable across a wide range of habitats. So yeah, they don't really face too many threats out in the wild. In the wild, Judith, they generally live up to around about 10 years old. Captivity can go up to around about 20. So yeah, our porcupine for a captive animal is probably about middle-aged. Yeah, they'll should have another 10 years in him or so. I think the female, the elderly female that was paired up with this chap lived to about 21, I believe, something like that. So yeah, she was quite a good age when she passed away. So yeah, here at the park we feed, like I say, we feed a range of kind of substitutes for their natural diet. We feed potatoes and carrots and things like that, a lot of root veg. They do get a rodent pellet as well, which helps them get the nutrients that they need and things like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what they get from us. They are mainly nocturnal, so if you do visit, you don't normally actually see the porcupine out and about very much, and that is because porcupines are mainly nocturnal, mostly coming out at night. So yeah, you don't see him out and about too much during the day other than to get a little bit of food, as he has done today. Meerkat's stealing most of his sweet potato there by the look of it. Yeah, apologies for the slight glare on the video today. It's just I'm kind of sitting on the safe side of his house window, so yeah, there is a little bit of glare on there, unfortunately, but we can still get a good view of him. Right guys, if you've got any last minute questions, feel free to send them in, otherwise we will wrap the video up in a couple of minutes. Next week we are going to start doing a little bit of island hopping again, and we're going to head over to, I think we're going to head over to Aldabra to see our Aldabran tortoises, and then in the weeks that follow we'll do a bit around Madagascar with lemurs and radiated tortoises and stuff like that, before we head back onto mainland Africa to finish off with things like meerkats and blue cranes, and then we'll be across to South America after that. So yeah, well, we've got a busy few weeks ahead for the world tour, but yeah, we should be back to a fairly regular schedule now. I know the last couple of weeks have been a bit hit and miss, but yeah, should be back to every Wednesday now for the foreseeable future, so that will be good. Nice to get back into a routine with it. Right then guys, we will leave the porcupine to his lunch, so yeah, thank you for tuning in as ever, and we will be back again next Wednesday. Cheers guys.